Hey guys, it's One Battle One. I've been working on a few projects these past few weeks, and within the past few days, something just came over me because something inside me wanted to build the Batmobile from the Detective Comics number 27. I believe this is the very first version of the Batmobile conceptualized by Bob Kane. The Batmobile was bright red, 1930s coupe, and back then, the central focus was on Batman, and little attention was given to his actual mode of transportation. So there wasn't anything particularly special about it other than the eye-catching color. However, I feel like it's important to pay homage to the origins of what is now an American icon by immortalizing it using my favorite building blocks, Lego. I used my Batman animated series Batmobile design as a template because initially I believed they were about the same size in terms of length and width, but I later realized that it was not the case and I had to make some adjustments. The only design that I ended up keeping was the angled front grille, but even so I had to make it larger to be more accurate. The front bumper was made to slightly extrude, and I wanted to use these slope pieces for the tapering on both sides. The headlights are simulated using these round plates that's married up to the plate with a clip, and that gets attached to the plates with a bar at one end. These newer quarter round tile elements are great for rounding out the top of the front hood area. The rest of the top is just smoothed out using tiles. Angled slopes are used for the transition from the top of the hood to the side of the vehicle. And I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, although it's not perfect. I'm also really satisfied with the downward angle provided by this slope piece, and with the fact that there aren't any breaks or gaps with the transitioning to the running board. The sides are just filled in with bricks and panel pieces so Batman can fit inside its narrow body. I couldn't come up with a design I liked to simulate the side vents, so at the end I left it plain. I think some sort of sticker design would work best. The cockpit/cabin area was intentionally designed to be short and stubby, but a Batman figure is still able to fit inside with his cowl. There's a continuous flow from front to rear fender. The running board transitions to the large rear fenders where it's met with a rear bumper. Various different curved slopes are used to simulate the downward sloping in the rear. There's also these trans-clear slopes to represent the rear window. And here we have a few slope pieces to finish the rear tapering, which is met with these round plates that are used to simulate taillights. The rear bumper design is identical to the front. I'm not completely satisfied with the slope transition here or with the windscreen piece, but it isn't absolutely horrible, and unfortunately, there isn't anything to partially cover up the rear wheels like the actual vehicle, but I'm okay with that. Overall, I'm really satisfied with this build. Once I got the smooth transitions between the front and rear fenders, I began to appreciate the design much more. That's pretty much a full review and rundown on my custom Detective Comics number 27 Batmobile. If you're interested in purchasing the LEGO Digital Designer file for this so you can build your own model, have a look in the description of the video and you'll find a link to where you can purchase it. I'll have another video of the model fully built up in bricks where I'll provide some final thoughts. But until then, this is One Battle One signing out.